Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I finally have January monthly movie reviews, a whole 6 titles, which is actually better than February. I don't think we're going to have too much disagreement with this one. No John Claude movies were watched or anything like that. But anyways, before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback. Do that. Good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. So yeah, like I said, got 6 movies in January, and we only have 2 physical copies here, but I would like to get the ones that we don't have at some point because everything we watched was good. So first up, we watched Deadpool and Wolverine. Came out in 2024, coming in at 2 hours and 8 minutes, directed by Sean Levy, and thought it was really good. One of the better superhero movies I feel like I've watched recently. Great chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, and just a lot of fun. I guess it kind of takes place after the second Deadpool movie, or however many Deadpool movies there have been. But I thought it was very enjoyable. I'm giving it 3 stars.
Okay. Yeah. I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. But I love the Deadpool because it's just, it's going to be fun, good music, entertainment. It was good stuff. And yeah, I really like the interaction between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds too. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a newer movie. Thank you. We got a new one. It's not like, anyway, it was good.
Older stuff's better.
I'm always like, he's like, what do you want to watch? I'm like, something from this decade.
Next up, we went to the movie theater with our daughter. Her first movie that she actually watched. We took her to another one where she was a baby. So the whole reason we went was to take her to this one. She's been all about Lion King, especially in January, and before that, she was really into Lion King. So they came out with Mufasa the Lion King, which is kind of the prequel, I guess, to the Lion King, and tells Mufasa's story, which a lot of it you would know without this movie. So I thought it was a lot better than I expected it to be. So yeah, it also came out in 2024. It's an hour and 58 minutes. It also just got put on Disney Plus, and we rewatched it again and thought it held up just as well. But we got directed by Barry Jenkins, who also directed Moonlight, which won Best Picture. We haven't watched that yet, but and then a lot of the soundtrack, which I didn't realize until after the movie, and I thought it kind of sounded like his type of music, but a lot of the soundtrack's done by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who did Hamilton and some other musicals, and it does have kind of like a musical vibe to the film, I would say, but I thought the story was good and a very entertaining movie. But I'm going to get 3 because I had everything at 3 almost when I started out because everything was so good, but I gave a couple 3.5 and 4s. But
no, I'll give it a 4 for sure. Okay. Because I thought it was I was really nervous about it. Lion King is so good, like the original animated Lion King, right? And music is one of my favorites. The Lion King music is my favorite as a kid, right? And so this one, I was like, I don't know, I'm nervous. I think I'm gonna cry because it's sad, but I don't know. And with the new animation and everything, but I'm telling you what, it was phenomenal. The music was so good. I really love the music, and I was nervous about that because I love the animated music so much, the original Lion King. But you will be singing and dancing, and then I know every song and every word to every song almost because we played it on repeat when Ruthie went with us and wanted to hear the Brothers song.
Yeah, the Brothers song specifically. So,
yes.
Yeah. All right. Then next up, we watched Den of Thieves. This was a rewatch for me. I really enjoyed it. Came out in 2018, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Directed by Christian Judicist. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's his directorial debut. Great cast. You got Gerard Butler playing Nick O'Brien, Pablo Schreiber playing Ray Merriman, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Ice Cube's son, playing Donnie, and then 50 Cent playing Ray Merriman's friend. Heist movie. I think one of the best heist movies I've ever watched. And this is on a rewatch, and of course I knew what was going to happen, but I didn't really remember how we got there. And it's just really well done. The acting's really good. Very believable, shot really well. I'm going to give it 4 stars. And we kind of watched it thinking we might try to go see the new one that just came out, and we didn't get to it. I don't know if we will or not. I don't know if it's in our theater around here, but yeah, just a really good heist movie. Highly recommend this one if you haven't seen it.
Oh, so good. 4.5. I mean, it was really good. Like, highly entertaining, just good all around. Yeah, the shots, some of the shots were super cool, like how they, I don't know. I can't even describe it because I'm not good with that. But so good. I kept saying, Joe, what's going to happen? I think I know what's going to happen. And he's like, you're not going to know. And I did not. And so, yeah, it was really great. Kept me interested the whole time. Did not fall asleep in this movie. Always a plus for me.
All right. Next up, we watched Wicked Little Letters. This one came out in 2023. It's an hour and 40 minutes, directed by Thea Sherrick. Jessie Buckley plays Rose Gooding, and Olivia Colman plays Edith Swan. Another, I can't remember which YouTube channel, but another YouTube channel mentioned this movie. So it kind of intrigued me. I went out and we got it from the library and we watched it. Thought it was great. Takes place in, like, I don't know, 1900s. 1910s.
Yeah.
1920s,
Okay.
something
like
right. That. And this takes place in, like, Ireland or somewhere around there, or something like that. It's been a while, obviously, since we've watched this. But this person keeps getting these nasty letters in the mail, and they accuse her neighbor of it, and she gets sent to prison, and it's this whole thing, and if she did it or not, and I don't really know how to explain it.
It's hard to explain.
It's
but yeah, it's funny. Letters, like handwritten letters that have, like, cuss words in them, and they're, like, appalled, right? It is so, like, at first I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this, but let's give it a go. And it's in this era, like, it was, so this is why I liked all the movies. They were all in the 2020s. Anyway, doesn't matter.
But the settings were old.
Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The movie was made, though, now. Anyway, very good. Very good. Highly recommend. Like, so nobody's in it that, like, we knew of before. Not like a big star or anything. I don't even know if it was, like, really advertised. I don't even remember it being, like, a thing. But so funny. So funny, and weird, but, like, good weird. That's what made it funny. Oh, I loved it.
Yep.
Oh, I loved it.
3.5 for me.
Okay, that's good. That's a good rating. Okay, I'll give it that. And we just talked, it's funny because we just talked to our friend and he just watched it. And he's picky about movies, and I'm like, he's either going to love it or he's going to hate it. And I'm going to hype it up for him. I'm like, you're going to love it. It's hilarious. He messaged us last night. He's like, yes, I loved it. It was hilarious. So, and he's a hard one. He's a hard one to crack with movies.
Bad taste. Sorry, Matt. All right. Next up, solo watch. I watched Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, on my flight to Atlanta for the national championship. This one came out in 2024 as well. Hour and 44 minutes not directed, but it was an HBO documentary, and really well done. I didn't know a lot of his history and everything about his life, and really well done documentary. Interviews his kids, his some famous people and people that he impacted their lives and everything, and it's really well done. I'm giving it 3 stars. Worth a watch if you're interested in documentaries and famous actors or whatever. But yeah, definitely worth a watch. All right, and then lastly, we watched 1974's Chinatown. This one comes in at 2 hours and 10 minutes, directed by Roman Polanski, starring Jack Nicholson as J.J. Gittes and Faye Dunaway as Evelyn Mulray, as well as John Huston as Noah Cross. Jack Nicholson's character plays a private investigator, and Faye Dunaway's character comes to him with, I can't remember exactly what her problem is or what's going on, but
she thinks her husband's cheating.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then,
I'll tell you.
and then some things happen after that, and then it becomes a mystery, and it's really good, really well acted, and it kind of tells the history of Los Angeles a little bit, and it kind of is a love letter to LA. I watched this in my film class in college. That was the first time I watched it. This was a rewatch. I was prepping for Boutique Battles with Mega Mike the Movie Man. I'll try to remember to leave the link down below to that live stream. I was going to pick this as one of my titles in the battle, but someone else picked it. But it held up just as well as I remember, I feel like. Like I said, beautifully shot, really well acted, kept you guessing, and just a really famous movie. And I feel like it lives up to the hype, and I've given it 4 stars.
Okay, yeah, totally fair. I loved it. I thought it was really good. And this is an older one, and I was okay with it. I really like Jack Nicholson, though. I really do. And it was so good. I mean, I love his characters and how he acts and everything, so it made it super nice. An easy watch. Definitely check it out. It's something like you wouldn't think to go to, but it's great. Really, really entertaining. It's like a mystery. It's a mystery, right? I would say that's what I classify it as. But so good, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So yeah, a lot of really good movies we watched in January. We'll see if we follow it up with February. It looks like the two of us only watched 3. I watched another extra movie, whole 4 movies in February. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't yet done so, please make sure to subscribe. This is a Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die.
Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Yeah!